I'm telling a story. Let me tell the story. Thank you. When I first started looking after the spirits, and spirit vessels and other spirits, I was very curious as to if I was actually losing my mind. Okay, no need to. Am I losing my mind? No, thank you. I thought, what if I'm actually just going mad? And this is all in my mind, and I'm just making it all up, and the rods are moving by themselves, and I don't know how they are because I can't make it do this on purpose. But what if I'm actually going bonkers? So I said, how can I prove to myself that the spirits are real and really here and really communicating? Hello and welcome to You're Unsure, and welcome to another episode. My name is Nikki. And I live in a house full of spirits, not just human spirits as well, a house full of spirits. Okay, just before we start, let me say that my phone is on airplane mode and Wi-Fi is off, so there should be no interference there. Okay, and that should mean that the EMF shouldn't be interfered with either, although I do live in a house, there is electrics. We've got the music box on, so if any spirit walks in front of it, which is down there, that goes off just like it just did, there's no one else in the room with me, including the cat. The cat is out. We have the beautiful Elise, we have Janice, we've got Finley, Abigail, Dags, James, Lisa, and Mrs. Owl. Okay, so obviously we don't have a Jovian. Jovian is somewhere else now. He's living his best life. Now, did anyone say drowned? No. So that is what we call a BS word, a nonsense word that the app spits out just for entertainment. So that is not a spirit intended word. Who's walking in front of the music box? Let me guess. Is it Finley? Finley is our music box guy. He's brilliant at setting that off. Finley, did you want me? You got something to say? No, you just want me to know you're here? Excellent. Now, Finley, are you going to be shaking the camera today? No. Open rods mean no. Closed rods mean yes. There we go. Okay. So, welcome to our next episode. And if you like talking to spirits, want to find out more about how spirits work and how to look after haunted vessels, then like and subscribe. Okie dokie. Let us begin. You will see wed. Who said that? Elise? Did you mean to say wed? Did you mean something else? You're not talking about a wedding or Wednesday? No? Wed. What could that mean? Red? Does it begin with a W? Anyway, we'll find out more later. So you'll see that the spirits give me verbal nods like this with the rods. Okay, I am not moving these rods. Obviously, I'm breathing. I am alive, and I do have natural small movements, and the length of the rods swing my hands. But as far as I'm aware, and as far as I can tell, I am not moving these rods at all. Stop. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so today we're going to talk about something that's been vexing the spirits for a long time. We're going to be talking about the Furby. Okay, so let me tell you a story about the Furby. Wed. What are you trying to say, Elise? Does it begin with a W? Is the second letter E? You're trying to say when? Is the third letter D? What's the third letter? Should we spell it out? Okay, third letter is A, B, C, D, F, G, H. W, E, H? Are you sure about that? I can't think of a word that begins with W, E, H. W, H, E? When? What could Elise be trying to say? Waiter? We're getting closer to the word now, waiter? Are we talking about a waiter? Later? Waiter? Something to do with food? Something to do with going out? Something to do with a Furby? Oh, okay. Okay. So the trouble with these apps is the app only has 1,550 words. Okay? Sounds like a lot. It's not a lot. When you're trying to communicate and you only have that very small word bank, it's real struggle for these guys to find the right words to express what they want to say. So this is why we come across problems like this, don't we, Elise?
I'm unsure.
You're unsure of the word that you need? Is it about the Furby, though? Oh, there goes the EMF. Okay, so let me start this story from the beginning. Okay, so when I first got. Who said that? Ugh, is there someone outside the window again? Is it that shadow figure? Is it Marcel? Okay, ignore. How does it know when we're always filming? Okay, ignore that. I'm telling a story. Let me tell the story.
Certainly.
Thank you. When I first started looking after the spirits, spirit vessels and other spirits, I was very curious as to if I was actually losing my mind. Okay, no need to. Am I losing my mind? No, thank you. I thought, what if I'm actually just going mad? And this is all in my mind, and I'm just making it all up. And the rods are moving by themselves, and I don't know how they are because I can't make it do this on purpose. But what if I'm absolutely going bonkers? So I said, how can I prove to myself that the spirits are real and really here and really communicating? Okay, so I came. Horror? Did you say that, Elise? Do you mean the guy outside the window? I'd shut the curtains, but then you won't be able to see anything. Okay, so I thought, how can I prove to myself that these spirits are really here? So, first of all, I got a pack of playing cards. And I made sure that the spirits knew what each card was. They understood what cards were. They'd all seen playing cards before, haven't you, in your human lives? And what I'd do is I'd pick a card that I couldn't see, but I prop it up so they could see it, and I get them to tell me what the card is. Therefore, proving that they could tell me something I did not know. Okay? I'm very sad to say they could not do that. No, none of the spirits. I tried it with all of them. None of the spirits could tell me the card that I'd propped up that I could not see. So this made me very upset, and I was on the point of saying, "Do you know what? It's all in my head. Everything is in my head." And so I refused to communicate with them for a couple of days. And by Jove, these guys, you did not like that, did you? I was acting like you weren't there, and I was acting like the spirits in my room didn't exist. All in my head. I'm going mental. I'm bonkers. This is all daft. But you made yourself very known, didn't you? You were not happy with the fact that I was not talking to you and ignoring you. And you bashed around, you made everything flash, you made everything go off, you moved things, and you just made it very, very clear that you wanted my attention. So I just put it down to the fact that they couldn't see. You want to come? Are you talking about back then? You mean like you wanted to let me know you were there? Yeah. So they were definitely there because when I ignored them and pretended that they weren't there, they made themselves very well known. Was it not nice? Oh, this thing outside. Is there anything I can do about it? Is it scary looking? Is it the shadow figure? EMF. Was it another? Is it another type of entity? Human? Negative? Can it get in? But it's staring. God damn. Ignore the weird thing out the window. Ignore, ignore, ignore. Can you guys ignore it? Do I need to stop and do something about it? What do I need to do? Where's Marcel when you need him? Let me go sort this problem out. Yeah, Marcel's coming soon. Bear with. Okay. Okay, we are back after me just making an absolute fool out of myself. Sometimes I do wonder if they made me do these things to make me look stupid. No, I had to do it. Just making a lot of big metallic noises works. Think Venom in Spider-Man. He doesn't like the big clangs either, does he? Okay. Was it horrible? Was it really scary? Oh no. Have you seen it here before? Okay, well hopefully it won't come back. Right. Now that's that dealt with, I need to settle myself down, scaring things away. So the spirits could not tell me the cards. I could not see, but they could. So I just chalk that down to maybe they couldn't see 2D objects or something like that. No thanks. You don't want it to come back. No, thank you. No, I know. Anyway, moving on in time. I have tried the card thing several times. It still doesn't work. This is probably why people can't use spirits in casinos. But I didn't know why until I had the bright idea of asking someone if I could borrow a Furby. Because I thought if spirits can do cat balls and they can set off EMF and they can set off REM pods and they can manipulate phone apps, can they make a toy trigger? Can they do a trigger toy, that toy that you have to interact with to open it, make it work? I thought best trigger toy there is a Furby. So I borrowed that Furby from a friend. And the Furby's been sat next to these guys ever since. And so far, they can't trigger it. But what is interesting is when I brought the Furby home, I was demonstrating the Furby to everyone. Okay, let me just show you. So you press. There he is. Those who have children and have these type of toys know how irritating they are. Okay, so you activate the Furby by pressing the little blue heart, and you can interact by touching its tongue, patting its head, and also shaking it. Shaking it does things to it as well. Yeah, so Furbies are very interactive, and there's lots of different ways you can set them off. They're also recognize speech. Annoying, right? Okay, go to sleep, Furby. Turn him off. Okay. In fact, I'll put him down there. There we go. If he goes off now, that'd be really cool. So, I got the Furby, and I was playing with the Furby, and I was laughing at the Furby because I was only used to the old style Furby from the 90s. And then I put it down and I said, right, who can make the Furby go off? And then it occurred to me, I said, who can actually see the Furby? And only two people two of the spirits could actually see the Furby. I said, who can hear the Furby? And only one of the spirits could hear the Furby. Okay, and the two spirits that could see it were James and Finley. These are two spirits. Yeah, you could both see it, couldn't you? James, you had children that had Furbies, yes? And Finley, did you have a Furby of your own? But all the other spirits, yeah, all the other spirits had never heard or seen of Furbies before. And they couldn't even see this one. Even though I brought it into the room, they couldn't see it or hear it. And this really got me thinking, why could they not see a new object I brought in for them? And I think it's because it's not relevant. It's not something from their past that they recognize. It's a new item and it's not relevant and it's not important. And that got me thinking, well, what else can they not see? So I was asking them, I was saying things like, can you see the squirrel doorstop? That's been there the whole time. It's never moved. It's quite a big object. They've never seen it. And who can see it now? Can anyone see the squirrel? Big fluffy squirrel. And none of them can see it. Okay. Who can see?
Robert.
Is he here? Grandad Bob, are you here? Oh, hi. You come to visit? Oh, Grandad. Hiya, Grandad Bob. Oh, lovely. Excellent. Are you going to join in? Fantastic. Lovely. Okay. So it occurred to me that they can only see what is relevant. And this also reminded me of when we were looking for Finley's new vessel. We were trying to find a new vessel for Finley that was more suitable than the ceramic clown. And I offered him a whole host of different vessels. And he said no to all of them. And one of them was the fox. It was only a couple of months later that he suddenly saw the fox and said he wanted the fox because the first time round, he never saw it. So this is what I want you to understand. Just because there is an object in the room and you can see the object, spirits cannot sort of see all of them. Portrait. Are you talking about you, Janice? Can you see the squirrel, Janice? No? Did you ever see the fox before Finley had it? No? And I can't say what can't you see because you're not going to know. Let me think. What is in this room that you cannot see? Then think of something modern. Can everyone see?
Uncertain.
Uncertain. What can you might not be able to see? Can you all see the big plant? Is there anyone that cannot see the big plant? Okay, so you can all see the plant because plants existed in your time. Can you all see the music box? Ah, interesting. Finny, you can see the music box because you set it off all the time. Elise, can you see the music box?
What happened to me?
Someone say that? No? Yes, word. James, can you see the music box? Oh, no. Hang on. I think my son's just come home. He's going to interrupt now. Blatantly interrupts. He's going to say, hello, I'm just in the middle of filming. Thank you, bye. That was him taking the box off. Okay. It wasn't a ghost. Lisa, yeah, who says that? Janice, you're uncertain if you can see the music box. Can you hear it? Who just heard the music box go off then? Nana Lily, did you hear it? Sorry, Mrs. Owl. Lisa, did you hear it? James didn't hear it. Dags, did you hear it? Oh. Abby, did you hear it? Elise, did you hear it? Grandad Bob, did you hear it? Interesting. So some of you can hear it, some of you can't see it. Isn't it mad? So when you're giving items to spirits to interact with, there's a good chance they can't see it, or they can't hear it, or see it, or sense it. Who just said that? What happened to me? What did happen to you? Grandad Bob, what are you asking? Are you talking about the spirit box? Can you see it, Grandad Bob? Can you hear it when it went off? Ah.
What happened to me?
What do you mean? What happened to you? You've just come to visit, haven't you? Are you all right? Good. Thank you. I love it when Grandad Bob comes. Okay. So basically, what I'm saying is don't be put off if spirits can't see things or interact with things. Now, who here can see my mobile phone? Is there anyone who can't see my mobile phone? Okay. Is that because I'm holding it and using it all the time so you notice it? Yes. Dags, you can see it, can't you? I know for a fact that Dags, Finley, maybe Abigail, and Elise all sit next to me. Dag sits on my shoulder and watches what I'm doing on my phone. Nothing's private. Okay, Grandad Bob, can you see the mobile phone? Yes, just here, what I'm recording on.
What happened to me?
Why do you keep asking? I don't know what you mean by that. What happened to you? Did anything happen to you? Why do you keep asking? Do you mean to ask that? No, is it coming out wrong? Are you trying to say something else instead? Have you, is everything okay back in your hometown? Good. Good, good, good. Okay, that's where Grandad Bob's been hanging out at the moment, at his old house, isn't he, Grandad Bob? Yeah, keeping an eye on things. So, has anyone else got some information to give me about what they can or can't see? Finley? Was that you setting it off, Finley? Excellent. Can you see? The thing is, you won't know what you can't see, will you? Do you know if I move things? Hmm.
Guide.
Guide? Grandad Bob says guide? What do you mean by that? You need to guide someone? You need a guide to help you with something? What do you need help with, Grandad? Mm, Guide. Something here? Something back in your home? Okay. Are there people working on it at the moment? Yeah. Okay. Finley, what were you going to say? When I move things, do you notice if I move things? No. And this will also account for, say, if a spirit is living in the home that they lived in when they were living. I know you're here, Grandad, I know. But I'm not quite sure what you're trying to tell me. Um, just sitting on the sofa is my granddad now. Are you doing my puzzle for me? No? Okay. So, yeah, so when spirits live in their home, they don't notice when things change. So, if you move into a home and start redecorating, they're going to notice because there's a big energy shift. But if they're living in a place that's abandoned, they're not going to they're not going to see the decay and the dust and just generally deterioration of that property. It's going to look the same to them as also always. Who said move quickly? The S word. Okay. So that's what I wanted to say. Spirits do not see the world with our eyes. They cannot see everything. They do not notice everything. They cannot interact with everything if they don't know it's there. They can't hear everything we can hear. But every spirit is different. And I think modern items are only relevant to modern spirits. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. So this is why the old-fashioned toys are better as interactive items for paranormal investigations when you're speaking to spirits from a long time ago. So that is that message I wanted to give you. Don't be disheartened if you give your spirit vessels or any ghost something to interact with and they can't do it. What is driving them mad is Finley and James can see and hear the Furby now, but they can't make it go off. And they've tried. You've tried loads, haven't you, lads, guys, chaps? Let me just say, Grandad, Grandad, can you see this purple furry toy next to me? Did you notice I just picked something up? Can you see what I picked up? No. So that's funny, isn't it? You can't see that. I've just picked up a purple furry toy, Grandad. See if you can hear it. Can you hear it? No. Furby does need a snooze button.
Robert.
Grandad, is it really you here? Yes. Hello. I feel like you've got a message for me. What's the message, Grandad? What's the message? Have you come here specifically with a message? Okay. Is it a private message? No. Can it be on camera? Okay. Is it about you? Is it about your house? Guide. Is it about the work that's being done on your house? Is the work going well? Are the builders doing a good job? Are the builders in yet? No. Are the plasterers in? Okay, so it's being replastered. Redecorated? Not yet. Still drying out, is it? Okay, everything's still drying out. Okay. The house we're talking about was flooded, so this is why. Okay, so is that what you wanted to tell me? That work is going well? Is it going quicker than expected? No, is it going to pace? Okay, lovely. And is that what you come to tell me? Brilliant. Thank you, Grandad. Thank you for letting me know. Are you happy with what they're doing? Good. There we go. There we go. Well, that's great. Thank you ever so much. Okay. And on that note, um, we'll finish that one particular conversation because I'm going to do the next episode all in one. So I'm going to film the next episode next, and that is going to be an interesting chat. So we'll see what the spirits say. Has anyone got anything to say about the Furby or seeing objects before we go? No? Okay. Thank you very much for watching. And if you like this little video all about what spirits can and can't see, please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.